I go how I want, good. Play if you want, let's do it. I'm
Welcome back
a
to
CEO,
YouTube.
sure.
Another episode of My Speaker Podcast.
The first nigga play on my body.
I'm your host, Darkwing Darryl. Why y'all all again?
You know that you
better
don't
get,
that nigga crazy.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't even going to go with this. What else we got?
Name Mike, man, better known as Boogie, aka Rich Pieces, aka Choke Yourself.
We're going to be talking about the NFL playoffs tonight, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is the playoff time, and a lot of surprising results. Let me turn my head around for this. There's a lot of surprising.
You need them to see us, man.
A lot of surprising results happen, but before we even get started, we got to tell y'all slowly. We might not always be right. We might not always be wrong.
But you're always going to get our modest opinion what we're speaking on. That being said,
let's get into it, man. This is a 2023-24 playoffs. So we're going to start from Saturday. Let's give props due. Houston demolished Cleveland 45-14. Stroud continued his
rookie of the year.
I mean, that was already stamped back in week 7, 8.
He definitely
but
stamped.
I mean, he just solidified. But like I said, I'm taking that from that brother. That brother throwing that pill. But I just like how Houston put him in a position to succeed. Day one. They utilized C.J. Stroud to his strengths, not to his weaknesses. And he ain't got many weaknesses. But I'm saying DeMeco Ryans gets a lot of credit for taking what he learned from San Fran, being up under Mikal Shanahan, and he went over there and implemented. His defense is still playing out of this world.
Picking the right coaching staff.
Yeah. So let's get credit where credit due, man. Houston is balling out.
And before we even say that, Houston didn't have what they call a so-called number one receiver. You know what I'm saying? So
Nico is from Alabama, and I didn't even realize that they running back with Ferguson, I think his name. So listen, they got the right. They got the model. They got the model the way you want to build a team. It doesn't. So it don't take 3, 4, 5 years to build a team.
Exactly.
DeMeco went over there, found the players he needed, got him implemented his system, and they took off.
He know the type of players to get. He know the mentality of the players. He know the type of dogs that he need out there. He kind of like remind me of how the New England Patriots used to draft a good players. This was when Tom Brady was there. You know what I'm saying?
What's the kid that got hurt? The 5th round pick that C.J. Stroud told him they want Dales.
Yeah.
Stroud, before this is why the draft was going on. Stroud told the front office after he had got drafted that first night, say, "Hey, get that kid right there." That's what I'm saying. See, players know. They see other dogs out there. Dales, Nico Collins. That defense playing out this world. Listen, they're a problem. They're gonna be a really problem. So kudos to them. Browns defense was non-existent. I thought they were gonna get the Stroud. I think all the analysts I saw watching the game up to the game, everybody was picking Cleveland to win that game. So that didn't happen. Then you go to the night game. I already kind of knew when they say it was gonna be 5 below or 5 degrees or whatever it was. I already knew Miami wanted to be built for that.
They didn't even want to fly out there.
Now Tyreek did his thing because Tyreek is used to playing that environment,
but nobody
Tua ain't. Listen, I'm not taking them from, but bro, you got to be mentally prepared when you hear 5 degrees or whatever.
I don't care how many. Hey, bro, you can be mentally prepared all you want, but when that cold hit you, bro,
listen,
and that thing hit to your bone,
bro, Patrick Mahomes' helmet cracked.
Yeah.
It cracked. I mean, he took a hit and it shattered. His pieces of his helmet came off.
So if Patrick Mahomes' helmet was cracking, imagine how them boys felt when them players was hitting them like that.
Listen, man,
their bones was cracking on the inside.
It's cold out here, boss. It was cold out there.
Bro, you know how when you hit your funny bone and that thing be tingling every time somebody got hit? Boy, I know their legs and their arms were tingling like, ooh, wait. Man, come on, bro. So that cold ain't no joke.
Kansas City did what they supposed to do. Then we supposed to have a 1:00 game Sunday, but it got postponed to the day. But we're gonna go game by game. Okay. That was the first 2 games on Saturday. The 4:00 game yesterday was Dallas Green Bay. Let me sit up for this.
How about them Cowboys?
I'm gonna just say this to all the Cowboy fans out there. Anybody who listens, anybody looking at this podcast, learn to be humble.
They're humble.
When you win, no, they're not. Now they're humble because they're home.
No, they've been humble.
But I'm saying, when they win, they be all on social media. Oh, we going to the ship. This is our year. Blah, 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 blah. I saw the same thing with Cleveland. Just usually, all the analysts were picking the Cowboys.
Shout out to my homeboy, Robert Daly, big Dallas fan. Shout out to Lamar Hall, the A-Legend Hall, big Dallas fan, man.
Oh, you know what I'm doing the shout out to my cousin Terrence Williams, man, down in Charleston. Hey, man, listen, I just didn't want you to jump off the bridge, cuz, listen,
exactly.
I told y'all.
Shout out to Dre Stokes, you know what I'm saying?
I told y'all, the Cowboys would, and Stephen A. Smith says it all the time, Just wait.
Till the playoffs.
Just wait till the playoffs. They will find a way to lose it. And what's funny to me, we played the Panthers, and I'm going to throw my little team. We played Green Bay like 6-7 weeks ago. Week 14, 15.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce Young had the best game ever his career.
Mm-hmm.
They beat us 33-30, but Bryce Young looked good against that defense.
Mm-hmm.
Fast forward now, man, Cowboys could stop a nosebleed. It was 41-16 at one time.
It was 27-zip.
27-zip at one time. Listen,
until the Dallas scored a little touchdown.
I had never seen the Cowboys fans sit on the. That's the funniest thing to see.
Hey.
All these Cowboys fans out there, they had to sit on their hands for the whole first half and had no points until they scored before the half.
Mm-hmm.
But the score is not is indictment of how that game really went. Green Bay whooped it from the time it started to the time it ended.
Hey, you know how you take, your mom said, hey man, go beat this rug out, get all the dust off the rug, take the rug outside.
Man, yes sir. You whoop it, pat, and get all that dust. Listen, they took, and the thing about it, they stay home and they can go get in their bed. They ain't got to fly.
No man, they're going to get that good, what you call it, that good brisket. Oh yeah, y'all can get all the good barbecue y'all want.
Boy, they women gonna grease them up tonight. Boy, I ain't never seen nothing like that.
No, but what you needed to see was them fans.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, you see the dude.
It was a dude in Green Bay. Did you see the fan out there running around? And he was. They had a song playing. He was. You saw that? Man, I said, dude, you taking a risk doing this in Cowboys Nation. But that was. But guess what? If you're gonna talk when you win, you gotta learn how to be humble when you lose. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't be humble when you lose. Talk when you're losing too.
But you know, a lot of them ain't gonna talk. Especially the ones coming to work. They're not gonna talk.
Hey man, you know how they get. You know that TV show back in the days.
Which one?
They go.
The Twilight Zone.
Man, the Twilight Zone.
Oh, it'll be Twilight Zone. Okay, wow.
Don't catch this bro. Hey, man, what happened?
It's some people at work I want to see the. But like
Twilight
I say,
Zone, man.
Yeah, but like I say, that was the game 3 of the playoffs.
Okay, what was
then
that?
Game 4 was the best game so far.
Mm-hmm.
That Detroit Lions and the Rams games. I'm not gonna lie, I watched that whole game from the time it started to the time it ended.
That was a good game.
That boy number 17.
Whoo, the rookie.
Boy, listen.
Hey, he a real deal, man.
Grown man. And that just go to show me.
He's not the biggest, and he's not the biggest, and he's not the fastest.
But that go to show me, McVay knows
how
what
to pick
they know.
Players, man.
Cooper Kupp was, like Steve Smith said, was the best receiver in that draft coming out. And everybody laughed at Steve Smith. This kid here was at BYU, I think.
Yep.
He transferred from Washington to BYU. Bruh, when I say he's a problem,
he know how to run that route.
And I love the Rams because of some fact, even though they lost. Because if you watch that game at the end, he got held. I ain't gonna lie.
He got held. Yeah, he got held from the start to finish.
Dude pulled him at the end. It was 3rd and 16. So he got pulled.
They could have got in field goal range.
I'm not gonna lie about that. He got pulled, but at home. But the thing I did like about it, I was kind of pulling for the Lions a little bit because they've been the talk of the NFL for the last 25 years. Never did nothing. So that was their first win, I think.
The first playoffs, yeah.
First playoff win in what? Almost 20-something
years, yeah.
So I seen Eminem on the sideline.
Oh man,
great Barry Sanders over there, Calvin Megatron over there.
They knew they had something. You know what I'm saying?
And like I say, I hope they can continue. I hope they can keep running now.
On it, yeah.
So today, it really was supposed to be one game today, but Pittsburgh game.
But matter of fact, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
Going back to that game, you saw when they had got the lead, right? They was up like 21 to. I forgot.
Who you talking about?
The Lions, and then the
Rams. 21-10.
Yeah, the Rams started kind of like chipping away. Then you like, okay, is they going to revert back to them old lines? But when that second half came in, man, that defense had to step up.
But listen,
bro,
97 Hutchinson, he's a dog. He's a
problem.
He a dog.
He a problem, bro.
And Aaron Glenn, they defense coordinator, I don't think he's going to be there after this year.
I don't think so, bro.
I think he's going to get a job. I really believe. But like I say, compared to last year to this year, Aaron Jones got that defense looking a whole lot different. They playing faster. They playing together. They attacking the ball. So, but it was some plays.
You know what? And shout out to Dan Campbell too, because he don't be doing that. You know how when his team get the lead, they start playing that little prevent defense. Man, he ain't doing on that.
He played to win the game.
He played to win the game.
And see, that's the new mentality of the new coaches. That's what I want the Panthers to get. Somebody that is not scared to take a chance.
Why are you getting a prevent when you know they're going to get them little 10, 20 yards?
And when he threw to Amon St. Brown, when he threw it to him in the first round,
it was
over. I'm going to tell you now, that's another kid that don't get talked about.
He a problem.
I got to go do some research what college he went to, but he is a serious.
He kind of like the same way the guy for the Rams, the Pack Hooker. The Pack Hooker, they're kind of small.
But
he's stature, but
he's smaller than Pack.
Yeah, he's smaller, but
guess what? He got hands and he tough.
Yep.
Listen, but like I say, that Rams, if you're a Rams fan, y'all got a lot of, because Stafford, I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
Stafford looked good. He looked good Sunday night. I'm gonna say he looked good, but Goff looked good too.
You ain't got nothing to hang out here.
No,
the Rams.
That was the best playoff game. That was the best game I seen all year. To be completely honest with you,
great game.
You want to be honest? That was a great game. Somebody had to lose, but then we're gonna move on. Pittsburgh was supposed to play yesterday because of the snowstorm in Buffalo. They played today. It was 21-0.
Yep.
And then when I was watching, it was 21-0. Buffalo did some kind of shaky. You don't really supposed to actually take a field goal when it's 50 yards and in that kind of weather. I was saying myself, punting. I'm saying punting and pin them in. Pittsburgh blocked it. They reversed it, scored 7 points. I said, okay, so Pittsburgh made a game out of it. Give it to them. But at the end, they lost 31-17. And I was looking at on the internet, don't know how true this is, but they were saying that Mike Tomlin gonna talk at the end of the year, and see what they gonna do about his future.
Take some time.
But I'm saying to myself, you've been there 17 years, ain't never had a losing season. What am I missing?
Sometimes he probably like
complacent.
They get complacent. The players not really listen to him like how they used to listen to him. You know what I'm saying? You get tired of he 10-7 or 9-8.
Hey.
He kind of like it's kind of like he in that little mediocre part. Like
I put my hand up. Panthers, I take them.
Yeah.
Guess what? If you ain't never got,
they're so used to winning.
You know how hard it is. That's what I'm saying. He went 17 straight years without a losing record.
He's so you did, but his standards are more than he's like, yo, man, we can't.
And the good thing about it, and I can honestly say he's a brother. He's a player's coach. He's a humble guy, and he'll tell you like it is. But I'm just saying, if Pittsburgh happen to lose him, they losing one of the best they ever had, man. I ain't gonna lie. You got not Art Rooney, but what was they? Chuck Noll. Chuck Noll was one of their coaches. Then you had Bill Cowher. Then they went to Tomlin. I don't think Pittsburgh, if I'm not mistaken, their franchise only had 4 or 5 coaches for the. So my thing is that's called stability, which I want.
Yeah.
David Temple, if you understand this, you was over there in Pittsburgh. You was over there as a part owner. Stability. You can't fire a coach every other year or every year mid-season. You have to go through trials and tribulations. It's not not a hedge fund. You can't keep doing this over and over and over. Players gonna get tired of that and all of that. But anyway, we talking about playoffs. But anyway, and we got one more game that we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing Philadelphia Eagles at 8:15. So and to be completely honest with you, I think the Eagles gonna be packing their bags too. I don't think they should have flew down there. Cause to me they done checked out. AJ Brown ain't playing tonight. They say he removed all his social media from the team. He done just something wrong.
So maybe because he's so upset that he got hurt and stuff.
Nah, man. He T.O. part too. He's a diva too. He's a diva.
Okay.
Yeah, he a diva. But I mean, lucky they got Julio Jones, but Julio's at the end of his career. But they got Julio can hopefully step up tonight and help him out. And he got Devontae.
But they got to run the ball though.
Who they got? DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
And Jalen Hurts got hurt last week, so so I mean, I really don't see.
Then I don't know now.
You don't trust Mayfield too, then?
Yeah. Hopefully he don't, but he threw for over 4,000 yards. He threw for the most yards he had in his career.
Hey, listen, he had a bounce back year.
Yeah, bounce back year.
I give him credit. I mean, he's a person. I'm like, yo, credit credit where credit due. He went to Browns, got traded to the Panthers. Panthers was benched him halfway through the season.
Well, I would be.
They cut him, and then that same year they cut him. He went to the Rams. He went to the Rams. Then went to Tampa Bay. So I mean, who knows? Maybe he figuring it out as he get older. But
he just has to be. It's everybody. It's not. It's just you got to be in the right situation with them quarterbacks.
But let me ask you this: you think Goff was in the right situation with the Rams, or the Rams kind of put it on him when they went to Super Bowl? They pinned it on him and they got rid of him. I don't think that was wrong.
No, yeah, he was in the right situation just because but depending on him, so they were like, you know what, maybe we need to get somebody more
experience.
Yeah, he ain't had enough experience, and when you get to that championship game. And he didn't pan out, on that game. I mean, he did good.
But that was his first time in the Super Bowl.
Exactly.
So what would you rather have now going forward? You rather have a younger Goff or you have Stafford who's getting older? Because Goff look good.
Yeah, Goff look good.
Stafford look good too now.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you see the pass he threw? You see the no-look pass?
Yeah.
He looked this way like, hey, check this out over here.
Yeah. You want to experience, that's like a Tom Brady. You want somebody, somebody that's old or either a Steve, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Older experience. Quarterback that's been in those situations, that's been in pretty much every situation.
But the thing about Stafford was in Detroit. He never was in them situation.
But yeah, because
he was experienced.
They were so bad when he was in Detroit.
But that's what I'm saying. So you saying experience? He had experience playing
just like
in
how you say, what I was just saying is now about being in certain situations. He was in Detroit, but they were losing so much. So when he got traded to the Rams, that was like
new lease on life.
I reset. You know what I'm saying?
New lease on life for him.
So he could have been still back in Detroit losing.
And guess who tried to get him?
Who?
He turned the Panthers down.
Oh, because he already seen the writing on the wall with that. I'll turn him down.
Yeah, because the Panthers tried to trade for him before the Rams got him.
Mm-mm.
So he did the best thing going there. So
I ain't going there.
But like I said, the playoffs. I don't know the pairings as of next week.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know if what seed is
But no, but we kind of like going over a little bit of thing real quick. Let's go back to this Dallas thing. What you think they're gonna do with their coach, bro? You think Jerry Jones gonna make it? Say, hey man, you gotta get up out of here.
You know what? Funny you said that.
A lot
Jerry
of people
Jones.
talking about that, brother. You see how his lip was jumping, man?
It's funny you said that.
You saw he was crying, man.
It's funny you said that because
that man look like Nutcracker, man.
they beat Redskins. I mean, they beat the Commanders 45-10 on Thanksgiving Day, right?
Well, they ain't nothing.
But I'm gonna tell you what he said.
What you saying?
He said that might be one of the best wins he ever had as an owner. Super Bowl and all. That's what he said now.
What?
But now you come back and fast forward until you get to this time. But wasn't nothing said. And I'm just telling you like I saw. I'm going to tell you what I saw and I'm going to give you my observation of that game.
His spirit left his body, man.
I'm so happy that Green Bay and Love did what he did because he sat up under Aaron Rodgers, I think, 3 years. Mm-hmm. Just like Aaron Rodgers sat up under Brett Favre. Mm-hmm. But that coach LaFleur, he outcoached McCarthy. When I say he outcoached him, he outcoached him and Dan Quinn. He had them boys.
Remember in the beginning of the year, they was looking at Love, they was like, I don't know.
Yup.
Well, you gotta give him a chance.
And that was his first. This is his first year.
Yeah, first starting the football games. So you gotta give these players a chance, man.
But I'm gonna just tell you something. I just noticed what you said, and I just thought about that. Stroud young.
Yeah.
Love young.
Yeah.
Fields young.
Man, hey man, Love.
Bryce young.
Guess what? The reason I thought about this right here too. Jordan Love was in the 3rd year of his contract, bro.
Oh, but you know, before that game, it's funny. Before that game, Green Bay said they were going to talk to him about the contract.
Oh, yeah.
After that game right there.
Yeah.
Back to U-Haul trucker. Because guess what? He finna get a load.
He
finna get a load.
He went 21 touchdowns, I think 1 interception in the last 9 games.
Oh, listen, he been balling.
And guess what? Guess he the number 2 in touchdown reception thrown in the league.
But guess what though? Your head coach put you in great situations. They be rolling them out.
It's the coaching,
you
bro.
saw, but did you see the plays? We was watching the game together.
You see them 88, bro?
You see the dude wide open?
Yeah, 88.
Nobody near him. He had to wait for the ball.
Man, he could have yawned. He could have.
Man, he could have made a whole sweater. He could have. I said, man, where is Dallas defense at?
The only thing about that play, I was like, boy, I hope you don't drive. You know how you so
wide open, you drive.
He was like.
And I told my uncle this. I told my uncle JJ about what's my man? Gilmore. Yeah, Stephon Gilmore. Stephon Gilmore is a great. He loves to undercut everything. He's smart, savvy, employee, and undercut. Green Bay did something different. They were running their receiver like crossing, but they weren't running all the way across to hit undercut. They'll run halfway, then they do a 7, go up the field. He ain't got the foot speed. Man, that dude named Dom 87. I don't even know what he was whooping him. I said, Lord have mercy. Listen, Dallas had no answers for Green Bay from the time. Dallas should have just stayed in the bed. They should just said forfeit, and we're not playing.
When you saw the camera angle, man, how high it was, and they were showing how the defense of Dallas, man, they were going for every little fake, man. Them cats were like anytime if Jordan looked this way,
they were moving. But guess what? I was looking at fans doing this here. I seen one dude that had his head down, and
the little boy crying. There were 2 little siblings. One brother wanted Dallas, and the other brother had Green Bay.
There's a lot of grown people crying in there too. It ain't just them sitting. Listen, boy, you know how.
Man, they were crying like Arsenio Hall and Queen.
You shot my brother, Queen. I know you had something to do with my brother getting shot, Queen.
Queen. Oh, Queen, I know you had something.
That's exactly how they were looking too. That's exactly how they were looking. That's exactly what they were looking like. So, hey, well, you dumb. You know that. And you know what? If you was in the Cowboys Stadium right now, they would have choked you out.
Man, they kept had to run me up out of that, bro.
Man, listen. That was like, I think all 31 teams in the NFL, all 31 teams, just not the Cowboy fans, 32. Everybody had like, it was Christmas yesterday, all over again.
Oh, man.
You just don't want to see the Cowboys win because of how they fans are.
Fans are, man.
We're America's team. We this, that, and the other.
Social media was eating them alive,
boy. I seen so many darn. I he sent me something with the Steelers fans coming out and land. Man, that was wrong,
They had
man.
a funeral, man. They had a repast, man. They had the Cowboys on the table, man.
I seen one dude get in the shower, man, with his outfit on, man. He was taking a shower with a jersey on crying. I'm like, dude, Skip Bayless was throwing his jerseys in the trash.
Bro.
Well, I'm telling you, it's some sick, listen, when I say, and a lot of people was off work today because today is Martin Luther King birthday. This I acknowledge that.
Exactly.
Today is Martin Luther King birthday. So a lot of people was off. We was off. When people go back to work tomorrow, it's going to be a lot of callings tomorrow, Cowboy fans.
It could be a lot of callings or it could be a lot of...
Because it's going to be
one call. We could be fighting.
Listen, that's what I was just about to say. It's going to be some fights and some jobs. There's going to be some teams. It's going to be some people going to come in there and be like, yo, y'all got blasted. And you're going to see a whole lot of furniture moving in there over a football game.
Football game, man. Watch
Cowboys fans, they are passionate, but they're passionate they too sensitive.
Yeah.
They can give it out, but they can't take it. They cannot take it when you mess with them. And I done seen that up close. Man. So on that note, man, like I say, we wanted to hit y'all with an audition of the playoffs. We're not even gonna do any kind of basketball, even though it's basketball season, but it's right now it's about pro football. So we wanted to give y'all the pro football. We're gonna hit you up again. See you later, YouTube. Hit that like, subscribe, comment button.
Make sure y'all subscribe.
Yeah, man. Like I said, tell a friend to tell a friend, tell another friend. Holla at you later, man.
Peace out.